Good morning. We're going to go back to the halachot of tefillah and specifically of amidah, the silent prayer. The Gemara explains that there's an obligation to lachgor hagura, lezor hagura, to put on a belt before one prays. And to this, I think we have to understand the halakha, the source, what the different opinions are, and to see why we see some individuals, normally we see Hasidim, they take what's called a gartel, and they put it on top of their jackets. Why do some do it, and why do others not? And our minhag is not to. So let's see. It's not
you need two chagurim.
Very good. So this is the question. The question is in the sources, the Tosafot and the Rosh, there's two different reasons given why do we have that obligation to put on a belt or to put on something when we pray. The first opinion is in order to fulfill the halacha of hikon likrat Hashem Elokecha, in order to come and prepare yourself before you pray. To prepare yourself before you pray is what the Talmud meant by putting on a belt to show the honor and the respect of the prayer. That is the first opinion. That's the opinion of the Rosh and the Tosafot. However, Rabbenu Sadia Gaon, he gives the opinion and he says no. The reason why we put on a belt is only in order to separate one's heart from their private parts, in order that one does not see another, which we said was an issue, and one's not allowed to pray or make any brachot in such a case. So what's the difference of the opinions? According to the first opinion, no matter what you're wearing, you still need to put another one on, or else it doesn't show like you're doing it specifically for prayer. According to the later opinion, then even if you're wearing pants or even shorts, even underwear that have a waistband, all of that separates between the heart and the privates. The Shulchan Aruch, however, I'll read you his lashon, is very cryptic and maybe even undecisive. It goes as follows: Tzarich le'ezor ezor b'shat hatfilah. One needs to put on a belt when they pray. Afilu im yesh lo avnet. Even though he's wearing something under, if he's wearing pants or a sash or any other belt, he needs to put another one. And then he adds in, so that sounds like the first opinion. And then he adds in the following: She'en libo ro'eh et ha'irva mishum hikon. So he's mixing up both of the reasons together, the Shulchan Aruch. And therefore, Hasidim and the Balatanya, they all are of the opinion that even the Shulchan Aruch is of the opinion that we need to put on a gartel. So why don't we put it on? Why don't we see the Sephardic Talmidei Chachamim, the leaders, why don't they put it on? They explain, based on the fact that he added in, the Shulchan Aruch added in order that the heart does not see the erva, he's going primarily with that reason. They explained that maybe he had some other type of belt or other piece of clothing on that did not serve as a separation between the heart and the privates, and like a jalabiyah, and therefore you only would need to put on a belt or something if you are not wearing anything that separates. Again, practically nowadays we have many separations between our heart and our privates. We have underwear, we have pants, you have a belt. No, that tzitzit wouldn't serve, but anything that wraps around one's waist is considered. So again, halacha l'maaseh, Sfaradim do not put on an extra belt or an extra gartel. It is a Hasidic minhag. We now see the source for it. It's valid, and everyone should follow their own minhagim, Be'ezrat Hashem. Tonight, Mincha Arbit is at 6:30.